All right. Well, we have quite the crowd here. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Well, my name is Howard Tipton, and I have the absolute pleasure of serving as the town manager for the town of Longboat Key. And it is my pleasure to welcome you here today for the swearing in of Russ Major. So it's a very exciting day, and normally these are done in a much smaller space, but we had a feeling that with some of the family connection here, that this probably wouldn't fit in the traditional PD conference room. So we're glad that we made this move to the larger space. Before we get started, it's always important that we honor our nation. And so if you would join me and stand, and we will do a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. So the town of Longboat Key is a commission manager form of government, and the police chief in this form reports to the town manager. Having said that, I would like to recognize the elected commissioners that I have, and we have, the pleasure of serving. So we have Mayor Ken Schneier, who is here today. Somewhere, Mayor? We have Commissioner B.J. Bishop, who is here today. And likely watching, since we are streaming this on Facebook Live. Vice Mayor Deborah Williams, Commissioners Penny Gold, Gary Coffin, Sarah Karen, and Steve Branham. Russ, as you will come to learn and appreciate their vision and leadership for this community, you will know that we are blessed by their service. Representing the town's staff leaders, we have Assistant Town Manager Isaac Brownman. There he is over there. Fire Chief Paul Desi. Finance Director Sue Smith. We have Town Clerk Trish Schinkel, Public Works Director Charlie Mops, IT Director Jason Keene, who's behind the scenes. Anyway, we're all here, and we're all pleased that you're joining us. We are also being joined today by a number of our law enforcement officials from our area agencies, Bradenton Beach PD, State Attorney's Office, Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, Florida Highway Patrol, Holmes Beach PD. We have City of Bradenton, City of Venice, FDLE, and Congressman Buchanan's office also represented. And so we are just grateful that you are here to share in this occasion as well. And then we have our own police department leadership team led by Deputy Police Chief Frank Rubino, who has also been serving as our interim chief during this transition period. Also here today are Captains Rick Hankins and Bob Burke, and we have some sergeants and officers, and our administrative staff is here as well. And I just want to thank and recognize all of them for keeping the ship steady during this interim period. If you would give them a round of applause, please. We did not miss a beat during this interim period. So before I call Russ up to be sworn in, let me just share a little bit of his background. He started as a road patrol officer in 1996 for the city of Delray Beach, and in 2022 was selected to serve as their police chief, and did so with distinction up until his recent retirement. Along that career path, he held positions of assistant chief over field operations, captain of the criminal investigation division, lieutenant in road patrol and special operations, sergeant with road patrol, investigative division, internal affairs, and the Delray Entertainment District, detective, and a SWAT team member. He is working on his master's degree from the University of Louisville and has a Bachelor of Science degree from the Florida State University. Go Noles. He received numerous honors and awards during his time with the Delray Police Department, including 5-time Officer of the Month, first recipient of the Michael LaFleur Field Training Officer Award, Supervisor of the Year, and more than 40 division and department commendations. In other words, he did okay for himself, and more importantly, for the team that he worked with and the community that he served. Russ, I want you to know that the community of Longboat Key is a very special place in this world, and that the honor of being the next police chief is indeed a special one. It is my prayer for you that you assume this leadership role, that you will come to care for this town just as you have demonstrated previously, and that you will work with those assembled here today to continue to keep our community safe. Hold to the highest levels of ethics and accountability, and mentor the team you will work with so that they can reach their full potential. With that, we are now at that time where I will invite Russ Major up to be sworn in. So Russ, come on up. Beth, if you will join us. If you will raise your right hand, sir. Yes, absolutely. Little staging here. All right. On my honor. If you'll repeat after me. Yes. On my honor.
On my honor.
I will never betray my integrity.
I will never betray my integrity,
my character, or public trust. I will treat all individuals with dignity and respect, and establish that my actions are dedicated to ensuring the safety of the town of Longboat Key and the preservation of human life. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always maintain the highest ethical standards and uphold the values of Longboat Key and the agency I serve. With this oath, I faithfully accept the responsibilities and duties of this position to which I am now about to enter, Chief of Police for the town of Longboat Key. Congratulations. Now, Beth, will you please do the honors? Yes. Without drawing any blood?
No stick on that.
Perfect.
You're welcome. With that, Chief, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Holy cow. I did not expect to see so many people here today, and I am absolutely flattered. I can't tell you enough from the bottom of my heart how much I appreciate all of you taking your time to come in here and see little old me, Longboat Key, new Chief of Police, and it is super impressive. I'm not from here. I'm from the East Coast of Florida, and I didn't know that I was going to have this kind of reception, so it means a tremendous amount. I can't put enough into words what it means to me for you all to be here. I wrote a little speech. I wasn't expecting this many people to be here, as I said, but just bear with me. It's a true honor to stand before you today as your newly appointed Chief of Police for the town of Longboat Key. I wanted to sincerely thank the Town Commission, the Town Manager, Mr. Howard Tipton, otherwise known as Tip. I can't call him Mr. Tipton, it's Tip. So, and everyone involved in the process for placing the trust in me. I'm grateful for this opportunity to serve this community and step into this important role with a deep sense of responsibility. I also want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being here today and taking time out of your busy schedule. I truly appreciate you taking the time to attend this ceremony. To everyone in the room, in the law enforcement circles, I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day to be here. Sheriffs, chiefs of police, police officers, troopers, state attorney's office, thank you. It really means a lot. I'm thanking all of you for being here, but I know a lot of you are still working and have busy schedules, so it really means a lot. So thank you all for being here. To my family, to the ones that flew in this morning, my side of the family actually flew in this morning and literally got off an airplane at 8:30 and drove in to celebrate this with me. I thank you all for taking the time to do that. That means a lot. You know, your support through this journey and your encouragement has been second to none. And a special thanks to my wife, Beth. She has been fantastic through this process. She's been supporting. She's thrilled to be back in Sarasota. Beth actually grew up here back in the day. She left to go to Coral Gables Police Department. She just retired from Coral Gables after 32 years. She's was a sergeant for the Coral Gables Police Department, and I look forward to this next chapter with you, and I appreciate all your support, so thank you so much. I come, as Mr. Tip mentioned, with 30 years of experience from Delray Beach Police Department, which is a community on the east coast of Florida. They too have a Barrier Island community. We are attached to the Intercoastal Waterway and the beach area, so I'm not unfamiliar what it's like to work in a Barrier Island community. So very, very similar, except you're complete and exclusive Barrier Island, but very similar in the makeup of the responsibilities that come with it, to include hurricanes. So not looking forward to that. Hopefully we get past that. The 2 you had last year was enough for me. So, but if we have to deal with it, feel comfortable to know that I've been through about 20. So I'll work well with Chief Desi to make sure that the city is, or the town, sorry, is safe during those tough times. Although I'm new to Longboat Key and new to the Longboat Key Police Department, I've seen the pride and professionalism and a strong sense of purpose that define this team. I look forward to leading and working alongside such a dedicated group of individuals. I'm going to tell you, I came in as a complete and total stranger, and everybody at the police department has been fantastic. You make me feel like a rock star, like I'm Bon Jovi for the week. I really appreciate it. I think the room's old enough to know who Bon Jovi is. I gotta be careful of the analogies I use, because some of the young people have no idea what that is. Someone said something about Dukes of Hazzard, and I don't even know if anybody even knows what that is. Or Starsky and Hutch. Someone said Starsky and Hutch. But anyway, thank you all. You know, your reception and making me feel comfortable has been fantastic. I wouldn't expect any less from all of you, but I will tell you it was super impressive to walk in here and be welcomed with open arms. And it means a lot to me on a personal level. So thank you. I look forward to working with you all. Fantastic police department, but if we can make it better, let's do it. I always say to myself, wherever I come in, if I can raise that bar and make it a little bit better and pass that torch to the next person, that's what I want to do. So we got some work to do, but thank you so much for my fantastic reception, and thank you for the hard work and the job that you do. To the residents and community members of Longboat Key, my commitment is to serve with transparency, integrity, and compassion. My leadership style prioritizes serving the needs of others, including employees, visitors, and the community. There's a quote that always stuck with me that I often say, and you'll see it in my office. It says this: people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that statement before in your life, but for some reason that resonates very, very strong with me. The belief shapes how I lead, helps build meaningful relationships, both within the community and within my organization. I will work hard every day to ensure that our interactions with the residents, visitors, and with one another are delivered with respect and professionalism. I want to thank you for this incredible opportunity. I'm proud to be here, proud to serve, and I'm ready to get to work. So thank you so much.
All right, we're ready to put him to work too. You know, I just want to echo the comments about having our law enforcement partners here today. You know, we are an island community. But we do not work alone. It takes all of us to keep this community safe, to keep this region safe. What happens in this region matters to us. We want to be good partners with you as well. And so we look forward to working with you. We do have a little bit of food and reception outside as well, but we'd also encourage, if you would like to take some pictures, we have this nice little backdrop here as well. I've just got one document for him to sign to make it completely official, and then he's good to go. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for being and representing the town of Longboat Key so well. We love you all. Thank you. Good stuff. Yeah,